Former Pakistan Chief Minister Imran Khan, along with his wife Bushra Bibi and approximately 80 other members of his political party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, have been placed on a no-fly list. This action comes in the wake of growing speculation surrounding a potential ban on the PTI following recent attacks by some of its supporters on military installations. On Wednesday, Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif said that the government is mulling a possible ban on Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party following the attack by his supporters on military installations after the former Prime Minister's arrest. Imran Khan, who addressed the nation on Wednesday, informed the people of Pakistan about an ongoing extensive crackdown on his political party. On May 9, violent protests erupted after the arrest of 70-year-old Khan by paramilitary rangers. His party workers vandalized a dozen military installations, including the Lahore Corps Commander House, Miawali Air Base, and the ISI building in Faisalabad. The army headquarters in Rawalpindi was also attacked by the mob for the first time. The police put the death toll in violent clashes to 10. Anti-government protests and violent clashes with security forces gained momentum over frustrations with military leaders overseeing a promised return to democratic rule in Guinea. Smoke billowing from burning tires and other debris has become a common sight in the capital Conakry since fuel prices hikes triggered a first major protest against the military government last year. Many more protests have followed. At least 32 were injured in unrest this month, and the army was deployed to quell planned demonstrations in the capital last week. It was the latest clampdown as anger mounts against juntas that have seized power in a series of coups in the West and Central Africa region since 2020, with frustrations growing over the slow pace of a planned return to constitutional rule. Transitional authorities in Burkina Faso and Mali have also grown increasingly hostile towards critics who have highlighted their failures to protect citizens from jihadist insurgents, a factor that helped spur the military takeovers. In Guinea, opposition political parties had at first cautiously welcomed the September 2021 coup that ousted long-serving President Alpha Condé, who sparked anger for changing the constitution to allow him to run for a third term. The euro dropped on Thursday as Europe's largest economy, Germany, was confirmed to be in a recession, while the dollar hit a 2-month peak, benefiting from safe haven demand as worries mounted about a US default. The latest concern was raised by rating agency Fitch, who put the United States AAA debt ratings on negative watch, a precursor to a possible downgrade should lawmakers fail to agree to raise the debt limit. The greenback was paradoxically benefit from demand for safe havens, with only a week left for a resolution to slow-moving debt ceiling talks before the June 1 ex-date, when the Treasury has warned it will be unable to pay all its bills. It has been risk-off this week, and that has benefited the dollar generally, said Stephen Mellon, senior analyst at Danske Bank. Escalating signs of economic malaise in Europe sent the euro to multi-month lows against the dollar. The latest sign of weakness out of Europe came from Germany, where the economy contracted slightly in the first quarter and thereby was in recession after negative growth in the fourth quarter of 2022. Days after claiming full control of the war-ravaged city of Bakhmut, Russia's Wagner mercenary group has started withdrawing fighters from the eastern Ukrainian city of Bakhmut, leader Yevgeny Prigozhin said. "We are withdrawing the units from Bakhmut from today at 5 in the morning, May 25 until June 1. Most of the units will rebase to camps in the rear. We are handing our positions to the military," Prigozhin announced. Prigozhin, a Putin ally who has clashed with Russia's defense ministry throughout its 15-month invasion of Ukraine, said most Wagner mercenaries will move to field camps by next Thursday. "We are exiting to rear areas," Prigozhin told masked soldiers in a video published on his press service's Telegram channel. "We'll hand over positions, ammunition, everything including dry rations to the troops of the Russian armed forces," he said in front of the ruins of an apartment block in Bakhmut. In the latest video, Mr. Prigozhin, who has repeatedly voiced public criticism of senior Russian defense officials, said that his forces would be ready to return to Bakhmut if the regular army was unable to manage the situation. Russian forces carried out drone attacks on Kyiv Wednesday night, officials said, continuing a month-long campaign of airstrikes against the Ukrainian capital.